It's Week 16 of the NFL, and our focus is on the Lions' speedy running back. He should be a busy man out of the backfield. It's the Lions and the Chiefs, and it's all up next.
It's the National Football League, presented by EA Sports. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins in... The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. Well, now how about this return? And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Shedding the tackle. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And the Lions will take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their 8th-year quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. Now a give up the middle. This is White pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. Here now a third down and 8. To throw, it's Williams. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. This one angles out of bounds at a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. Well, with 3 weeks left, they are in one of those 3 wild card spots, Charles, but that spot is not clinched, and there's not a ton of breathing room for them. So the bottom line, they just need to focus on winning right now.
Yeah, they totally have their eyes open, don't they? They know they've got teams trying to run them down. They can hear their footsteps. The question coaches ask guys in the locker room, do you have another gear left to pull away and lock in that playoff spot? If so, let's hit it.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And some strong running. A well-hit ball there. 50 yards on the punt, 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. We get a look at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns by a running back, and he sets the pace here in the latter stages of the season. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To the air, Williams. He'll get this into the hands of Aiyuk.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 4 yards on the pickup, good enough to extend the drive. They go right back to White here on first down. White's numbers from a week ago. 18 carries, 79 yards.
Nice solid showing from him last week. Didn't blow the roof off with his numbers, but he certainly had a quality day and produced when called upon.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. Now a quick throw as they get it to Aiyuk outside. A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down. Throwing is Williams. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Lions had 8-6 now on the year. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Looking to throw is Williams. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 18. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. To throw, Williams. Looking middle, and that's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They'll fake the give. Now Williams. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. And his kick is indeed good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And out come the Chiefs now. They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, they've got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Hurts. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's Corey Bojorquez to punt this thing away. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. Shrugs him off. 6-yard return after a punt of 48.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series.
Well, he's within shouting distance of a 1,000-yard season. Going to need a pretty good finish, though, if he wants to reach that mark.
Well, I like how you phrased it, partner. He is within shouting distance. If he stays on this pace, he's got a shot at it. But he needs a big game in there, right, to make sure that he gets it. So you know that during the week, in practice, and look, he asks for the ball all the time anyway. He's really going to ask for the ball and let his quarterback know he's open.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's Williams. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to widen their advantage. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows to 10-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the end result, a Detroit touchdown. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 2. Play action, here's Hurts.
And he's got this to Jefferson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now back to throw. Being chased out left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
From the gun, it's Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
2 yards to go, second down.
He'll look to throw.
Goes right back to McBride.
He had 3 catches last week. That one his 3rd on this drive alone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw.
This is caught by McMillan.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They go play action with Hurts.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions.
Hey, we can preach ball security all we want here, but how about that effort on defense? Excellent job inside the red zone. Just took away at least 3 points by forcing that fumble.
Detroit's offense ready to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
On play action, here's Williams.
Under pressure, and they got to him again.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
If you rank 1 from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, 1 from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31 of 32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here comes the Lions punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he's able to get it out of there. .42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come up with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Lions are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Well, if you go by the numbers, you'll find as the temperature goes down, so does the passing efficiency. And now that we're in December, even the routine throws are going to be harder for the quarterbacks. And this one, it winds up getting picked off.
Time for another look at this Lions offense. They'll have good field position at midfield following the turnover as they start with a 1st down here. 1st down, here's White. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll leave them with 3rd and a full yard to go.
They'll go play action here with Williams. That is caught.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down.
Now we watch everything with great anticipation because he just had his 999th reception. And yes, math majors, the next one, a big one, 1,000.
And this is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
They'll go up the middle with White. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 49 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receiver...
The ball popped in the air and intercepted.
And the Chiefs are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw something away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away? It could cost them a ball game.
The Chiefs offense set to go. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's got a man complete.
Still going inside the 20.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. 93 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They've done nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Fighting through at the 25.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Lions offense and their running back getting ready to go. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score. 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. He's done it. 1,000 career catches with that last reception.
I don't care what you've done in your life. How many things have you done 1,000 times of significance? How about this? With that catch, now closing in on the top 10 all-time in NFL history, a very significant achievement.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
To throw once more, here's Williams.
This is White on the screen. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
To the air, Williams.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Phillips. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
To throw, it's Williams.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Throwing is Williams.
He completes it right side to White. The result, only 4 yards there on the play, and it'll be second down. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Looking to throw is Williams. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
They got to get it to the 21 here on third down.
Williams going to look to throw again. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. He hit his first. Now this from 43. And his kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked on since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
They'll throw now on the final play. And his throw here's incomplete. So we have
all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The visitors' offense and Caleb Williams set to go to work once more. The Lions' offense ready to kick off their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
But now he appears to be in some pain. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. To throw, Williams.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line.
The Chiefs offense and Jalen Hurts ready to take over once more.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Chiefs are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Hurts. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
A big play there for KC. 61 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So that, a definite deflator there on the interception.
Yeah, you work your way down the field thinking you're in position for a go-ahead score. But all it takes is one errant throw, and this one winds up a turnover.
So here come the Lions now.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
On first down, they'll start out with Wright.
And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
Draw play. This is Wright.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Throw left side complete.
That's right. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
And he's got his man on the out route. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They'll run on first down with Wright.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A give up the middle to Wright. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They'll go again here with Wright.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Here's Williams. Down to the 10.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A great effort there. 39 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field.
And this group has suffered far too many self-inflicted wounds thus far as we run through some of the mistakes. It's darn near impossible to win in this league when you're turning the ball over at the frequency that they have.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll find McMillan here.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 44-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
A third quarter action from Kansas City. 2nd down and 10.
At the 44-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Chiefs are back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And as we show you some of the highlights from earlier, he has been instrumental in getting his guys the lead as he looks to finish strong and close this one out.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Wright.
And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And they have just not been able to block him at all throughout this game. Seems like every other play, he's doing something in the backfield. Already got 2 sacks, and now here's a tackle behind the line.
Complete to Wright. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the third quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. And they'll go right back to right. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. And not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. He's got this complete to Ayuk on the out route. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're back now in KC. So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Working out of the gun, Williams. And he's got it. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown.
Previous play is under review.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it was Brandon Ayuk capping it off with a touchdown reception. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on point with his passes. And he's generally been one step ahead of this defense all game long. Hurts sets up to throw it. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. From the gun, it's Hurts. A short one here, caught by McBride. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. 46 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. They'll look to throw here. And did he get the feet down? No. They'll say he did not. It's incomplete.
Down this close to the goal line, first down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on first down in this situation because second down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. From 3 yards out.
And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Lions offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race coming into the weekend in the NFC.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Azeez Ojulari, the outside linebacker, dropping him for a loss of 6.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Looking to throw. Williams firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Williams loses the football. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. Taken in at the 22. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8.
Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground.
It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Throwing to start the drive. Williams. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack.
Azeez Ojulari picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
From the gun, here's Williams.
Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Holding offense.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Back to throw. Williams. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for Detroit. 42 yards.
This play started with the protection. You have to have it to give your quarterback time to let routes develop downfield. And then it's on him to locate an open man, and he does just that. Play callers love 4 vertical routes because receivers can be open at any time downfield, often for big gains.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 45-yard line.
Play action. Now Williams. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
To the air, Williams. He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 26. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Now a toss play for Wright.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I think as a running back in this spot, you have to understand there's not going to be a whole lot of room to run. And in this case, ball protection takes precedent over trying to make something happen.
To throw, it's Williams.
Looking left side, and it's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll work the middle here with Wright.
And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 2nd and goal now as they look for that final dagger.
Wright is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line.
And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
They'll look to throw for it with Williams. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further.
So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
So the Chiefs now down by 10. 1:46 to go. They're going to need a Christmas miracle to pull this one out as they've got it 1st and 10.
He's got McBride.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Fox. Now another timeout called for by the offense as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Brings up third down.
Back to throw again. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And they take a knee. So he'll take a knee here to wrap this one up, and he's going to want to keep that game ball. He was sensational.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat on this victory on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
And you know how difficult it is for the team that wears the crown, because they're going to get everyone's best shot. So let's face it, they circled this game. We're going to go in there and take down the defending Super Bowl champs. This is our opportunity. They're not going to walk out of here with a trophy today, but they will walk out with respect around the league. And to them, that's vitally important.
So for Detroit, it's a critical win for them as it gets them to 9-6 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears. Meanwhile, for Kansas City,
this loss really hurts their playoff chances as they drop to 7-8 with 2 games left.
And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on